So after breaking a bottle of Grenadine, finally have 3 cocktails.
Ready for us to try in our rye whiskey. So here's 3 Ward 8s. You think these are going to be hard to guess?
Probably.
So today on Alchemix Bar, we're going to try 3 local-ish rye whiskeys. We are not the most experienced rye drinkers. I do enjoy rye and cocktails by itself, not so much, but you know, I love the spice. It adds a nice little depth to different cocktails.
Yes.
I'm excited to try this. The only one I'm familiar with is Blaum Brothers because I worked there for a couple months. Pretty tasty. It'll be interesting to do side by side. And what cocktail did you decide to choose today?
We chose the Ward 8.
Okay, why'd you choose that?
Because it's rye. It's a basic rye cocktail that's simple ingredients, so I should theoretically be able to tell the difference. No, I mean it's a sour variation that I've been wanting to try. It's been around forever.
Right.
Definition of a classic.
Right, exactly. And we don't carry a lot of grenadine around here. We don't make a lot of grenadine just because we don't choose not to drink a lot of grenadine.
Yeah, because we have to make grenadine.
Even though we make everything. So yeah, I'm interested to check it out. So let's go ahead and let's just start with Blaum. Price points are a little bit more different on these. The Cody Road from Mississippi River is about 25 to 28.
Yep.
The Cedar Ridge is about 32 to 35, if I remember correctly. And this is almost 50.
Yes.
Or not, it is. Quite a bit of price difference.
And Oliver is just loving the attention.
He wanted to get on this rye game.
That's pretty. To me, it smells like a Blaum.
Right.
Oh, that's nice. Spicy.
Yep, I mean, there's definitely an ethanol burn. A little sweet, a little vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
There is spice notes to it for sure.
It's grassy on the finish, which I enjoy. Overall, it's very good. There's a little bit of citrus peel in there.
There's actually some dryness to it that I like a lot.
On the finish, you'll get the grassy.
I see that, yeah. I was gonna say like kind of like lee, but kind of saying some of that.
Like hay.
Yeah, I like that a lot. It's really good.
That is very.
And the spice level is just right.
Yes.
You know? It's a little over, maybe average, but.
Feel of it is nice. My ears are warm. So.
Cleanse the palate, they say. All right, so now we're gonna do Cody Road Straight Rye Whiskey from Mississippi River Distilling.
This one's got a lighter smell.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's definitely lighter.
Sweeter, maltier.
Yeah, definitely more maltier.
It's muted. It's another good intro rye.
It's a good intro rye. It's kind of like this like creamy.
Yeah, it is creamy.
A little bit of texture to it, you know. Spice level is not as much as the Blaum Brothers, but like you said, I think it's a good entry level. I think, and from what we've done so far, is Mississippi River Distilling. Theirs are more entry level.
Right.
And again, that is not a negative
right.
evaluation. It's just. It is what it is for us.
Right.
If someone said they want to start out, you start out with lighter, a little bit more sweeter, a little bit more easier ones. You don't want to go into big, bold stuff. They won't like it.
I enjoy this Cody Road.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Nice, it's light, it's easy. This would be more of like an everyday drinking.
Right.
This one is aggressive, but in a good way.
Right. All right, and then we're gonna do Cedar Ridge. They're straight rye whiskey.
Hey, nosy.
Does it get the ABVs on those two? This is 43%.
This one's 50. I mean, it has to have 40%.
You know, I will say this for the Blaum Brothers for being 50%. It doesn't really.
I don't know. The way my ears were warm at the end, it's there.
Once you get to like the 114s and stuff like that, so I remember they had some like overproof one, like at 114, 117.
That's aggressive.
This definitely has more malt.
It smells maltier than the other two, even the Mississippi.
Sweeter for sure.
I don't know about a maltier smell. The ethanol, I think, is there more. This is sweeter, more barrel char.
Yeah, it's the least spicy of the three.
Yeah, still very pleasant. I think I would like that in an old fashioned.
I think so too.
If you're looking for something that is like rye, it's in your face, you're gonna go with Blaum Brothers. These two, I think, are good options.
For starting out rye whiskey drinkers, for sure. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and try Award 8. Make 3 of them, see if Riley can tell the difference between the 3.
Yep.
And go from there. So if you find this content interesting, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. We like putting out content like this every week where we try new spirits in a cocktail and see if there's a difference between them.
Yep.
All right, now let's make Award 8. yeah, this is obviously a pretty simple cocktail to make. You could use homemade grenadine or store-bought grenadine, but making it yourself is pretty easy.
Unless you drop the fruit bottle.
All right, which one do we want to try first? I actually really like the color of this. At first, I wasn't a huge fan when you start pouring it in, but once it's kind of all settled and kind of like did its thing,
Yeah.
it has this nice kind of hue to it.
Like an orange hue or a gradient is what you're looking
Gradient,
for.
yeah.
The recipes are all over the board as
Right.
far as specs and ratios go.
2 ounces of bourbon, 3/4 lemon, 3/4 orange juice, and 1/4 ounce grenadine. We've also seen half, and half.
Mhm.
So it really depends, where do you want the sweetness to come from? More of the orange juice or more from the grenadine?
Right. And also, we did not use bourbon. We used rum.
Right. Okay, smart ass, let's go.
We'll start on this side this time.
Okay.
Can't smell anything. That one's... The spice profile is pretty prominent.
I don't know if I'm just not a huge fan of orange juice or not,
Mm.
but definitely though, there is a big spice bomb in that
Mhm.
one. We're not talking heat-wise, we're talking just baking spices, or just spices in general.
Traditional rye spices.
Yes,
the
exactly.
flavor of spices. That one I get more of the lemon. More of the orange now. Not so much rye. There's a little bit of smokiness on the finish.
There's a
If
little
I'm
bit.
splitting hairs.
Right, you're right. The citrus and the grenadine kind of come out a little more in that one.
The char is, but the char from the barrel is the most I get from the malt or the whiskey
Yeah,
profile.
I agree with that. This one's more tame than the first one.
Yes.
One sip, that's all it takes.
Am I right?
Yeah. That is in your face.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this drink might not be for a first time rye drinker.
No.
It is definitely on the, I like my rye and I just want a little bit of round notes to kind of mellow it out a little bit.
Well, I mean, I think maybe this one would be fine. I think maybe we could increase the grenadine a little.
Be interested in the half. It's again, like I said, I'm like, well, I usually only drink like one for myself on Sunday and not like 6 of them. Yeah, that's what you're gonna go with?
I think so. This one, you taste more spirit than the other one.
So basically you lock that into that, now you're just going to debate between these two.
Yep.
Which one do you like the most?
I don't know.
I think this middle one.
Yeah, I think it is the most blended. It's the most mellow.
I would say this, whatever one this is, I don't think that's the right rye to use in this
No.
cocktail. It's just too much for
Yep.
what's going on.
It's too big. And that's why I think it's the Blaum. It is overpowering.
Right. That's not a knock. If it's right, we're not knocking one. We're just saying that
No.
this particular rye is too much for it.
For this cocktail.
And that's why I think in an Amaro sour it would go great because there's so much sweetness that's going to cut right through that.
And you use so little of it.
Mhm.
Like it's only what, a quarter of an ounce or half an ounce? Yeah, I think the middle one I tasted the most citrus.
Yeah.
The Mississippi Distilled, the Cody Road, is a little bit more. I feel like it plays better with those ingredients,
Yeah.
or it would in theory. And then I could taste barrel char in here,
Yeah.
and so that's why I thought it was the
Right, because this is the only
Cedar
one that
Ridge.
really had the most barrel char.
Yeah. Did I get them all?
Got 0 right.
What?
I'm kidding, you got them all right. How much emotion did you just feel in like 5 seconds?
I was so confident. And if I had gotten even one wrong, I'd have been upset
This one is, there was no question that,
that it was Blaum.
right. And
Yeah.
and I think the way you talked it out exactly matches the taste of this.
Yes.
So this cocktail, what we're saying at the end of the day, this cocktail does not overpower and hide any of the spirit
No,
like
it
some
is-
other cocktails that we've been trying to do.
Right. The flavors are more delicate
Mhm.
that you don't need.
This cocktail does not hide anything. It is
No.
just rounding out some of the notes,
I
basically.
mean, it is a whiskey sour rip.
Well, if you guys want to try this cocktail, let us know if you tried it out or if you've had it. What rye whiskey do you like to use inside of it?
And what ratios do you like to use?
Right.
Because they are all
All
over
over
the
the place. Exactly. So check out our previous episodes where we talked about the gins made from these companies, and then let us know what you think and what local distilleries are around you, because it's always awesome to see what other people like.
And that way, when we travel, we know where to go.
Exactly. All right, guys. Till next year.
Cheers.
Or next time.
Next time. Cheers. We're almost there.
Oh.